Wubba lubba dub dub motherfuckers. What's going on, everyone? It is I. It is everyone's favorite jack of all trades with a fire mouth coming to urban. And welcome back to another awesome fucking video, guys. I greatly do appreciate it. And before I do dive in this bitch, I want to speak a special shout out to all of you guys, my viewers, my subscribers, for sticking around watching this shit. It's the reason why I fucking do it. It's for all of you guys, so yeah. And anyway, this is going to be part 5 of my build of the Atlantis. Fuck, sorry, I'm tired, guys. Of the Atlantis 1 to 320th scale model of the USS John Paul Jones. And in part 4, you saw that I started painting on stuff and getting stuff painted and getting ready or whatever. Well, today we basically got everything painted, and we even added the main portion of the deck to the hull. Now, without any fucking further ado, let's go ahead and look at this first. I'll get my pointer here in a sec. Anyway, in the instructions, it shows in the instructions that we add all this shit and then all this shit before we glue it down to the hull in step 6. Like I said, I don't fucking follow instructions exactly. The instructions are just a fucking kind of, what's it called? It's a suggestion. I build shit the way I fucking wanted to do it. Okay. So after I had already installed the main turrets, which are 5 inchers. There's 3 of them. 1 up front and 2 in the rear. Of course, he said guns here because they turn. As you can see, they all fucking turn. What I did is I took some super glue, ran along the whole entire edge of the hull inside of it, and I dropped this bitch in. As you can see, it's in, and the only thing left, and also what I did, I fucking painted the anchor chains, but I still need to paint the piles of rope. There's pile of rope here, pile of rope here, pile of rope here, and I think that's all the rope. I think there might be a small pile of rope on that piece. Other than that, that's about it. We can fucking look at it. So pretty much, you can kind of get an idea how, see, here's my fucking hand, here's how big the model is. Not that big, but it's a destroyer. Yeah. Fuck, they're not that fucking big to begin with, so anyway, there we go. Anyway, here we are, we got a whole bunch of pieces painted, and we went through and painted all these pieces. There's some, things for torpedo loading, booms, those are painted detailed. Bottoms are darker gray, lighter gray. Deflective shield, depth charge rack, another depth charge rack. The anchors, the 2 torpedo, I'd say 4 torpedo tubes because there's 2 each. And yes, the colors I've shown you, this fucking shit is what it is on the real John Paul Jones and a lot of the other sister ships of the Sherman Force class. The ends were dark gray and the main body of the tube was normal gray. Davits, they're normal gray. There's part of the superstructure size, they were normal superstructure gray. The jack staff and forestaff, radar units, torpedo cranes. They are multiple colors. They were lower dark gray with a little silver at above the base and the boom, and black and dark gray. The boats, these are fucking not done yet, but they were gray, black bottomed, and they're white on the inside, which got put in their coat white in there. And they had wooden brown seats and wooden brown gunwales. That would be the leading edges on the tops. Okay. But when you look at the illustration of the John Paul Jones. And when you look at this display model, what looks weird to you? I can tell you what looks fucking weird to me. The mast and the way the funnels are, the mast and the funnels. And of course the antenna, it was not this color, black. Another thing, as you see here, the upper portions of the mast are not black. And you're probably wondering, why the fuck ain't they black? And they were black. And I'll explain to you why they were black. Here's one of the funnels. Okay? And as you can see the way the funnel's painted, the grills are actually silver coated, and that's how they really were on this class of ship. They were actually silver coated like that on the inside, to where you can see it. The main part of the funnel was US Navy gray, and the upper portion was black, and the antenna was black as well. And the reason why the tops of the funnels were painted black is because of soot. When the ships would smoke and stuff, the upper portion of the funnels would be dirty as fuck. So they just decided, let's paint the tops of them black and be fucking done. Well, that, and here's this forward funnel. And you can see it's got a little radar piece on there. And the grills are exactly the same as on the aft funnel. This is everything I'm showing you color-wise. This is how the real John Paul Jones is painted. So, these masts, they were painted black as well, because the upper portions of these masts would get dirty from the ash and soot coming from the funnels of the ships. So this is the aft mast. The funnel would sit behind it. And of course the forward half would be sitting like this, and it was painted black like so, with the navigation instruments were a metallic gray and silver. And the lower half was the same color as the rest of the ship, US Navy gray. And the forward mast was the same exact way. It was painted black from here all the way up. The only thing that wasn't black was the radar unit, which was silver and gray, and the upper one was metallic silver or gunmetal gray as well. And the lower half was painted gray. On the platforms, they were dark steel deck gray. I'll fucking mention it to you. The fucking bases on these funnel platforms are steel deck gray. So if I can remember that. And the reason why they are black like this, is because of the ash and the fucking soot that would come out of the funnels here. So basically, you can see here, this illustration doesn't show these masts being black, but they should be. They should be black from here and from here on up. And the funnels are black from like here to here on up. So that illustration is fucking wrong on that half. Sorry, I just fucking dropped the camera, oh well. So that's right. And now the forward platform area has been detailed out. As you can see, I detailed out some of the boxes and other little equipment on the front. The rocket launchers and everything are painted, and the gun is painted and everything it's just ready to be dropped onto the ship. And then finally the bridge area, and the antenna was black, the base was gray, antenna was black. And if you're wondering about the blue on there, that's the doors. Those are the glass in the portholes, because that's the door that's in open position. And these other portholes and shit on the doors, they're drilled open so it's open. But anyway, the roof is the same dark deck gray as that. Well, there's that other pile of rope. I gotta paint that rope brown. And if you also notice on the front, here. If I can fucking make it zoom in. The green and the red. Those are the navigation lights I've seen from the front. And there's a navigation light on that side. And the navigation light on that side. And at the top of the structure here, it was lined in black as well. And that's how it was on the real John Paul Jones and other ships of the Force or Sherman class. That area was painted black as well. And finally, one other thing, I painted and detailed the sides of the superstructure, so that's done. This took me an hour to do these, an hour and a half or so. There's these little life rings and life rafts. They're orange, and there's other stuff on here too that's like, you know, metallic gray and vents and boxes, and also the little portholes. Those the glass in the portholes on the doors in the open position, of course steel deck gray, and you know, metallic gray for the stairs. Of course I painted on this side as well because, well, why not? Because you had to, because that's part of the fucking railing and shit. But everything that you see painted on this model the way it is actually was painted and detailed the same way on the real John Paul Jones. So after, when everything is all said and done, to get everything to this point now, to have all the pieces painted and ready to be assembled onto the ship, and to have the ship at the point it's at, it took probably about 2-3 days to get to this point now. So yeah, so there probably will be one more video, probably part 6, which will be me just assembling this whole damn thing and finishing painting what I need to paint, and maybe do some rigging and shit. And other than that, I'll probably be done. So yeah, there you go. So there you go, guys. That is part 4 of my build of the, or part 5 of my build of the USS John Paul Jones in 1/320th scale by Atlantis models. And if you have any questions or comments about anything I'm doing, hit the comment in the fucking comment section below. Goodbye with you. And if you're new to the channel, like shit I fucking do, hit the subscribe button. Hit the damn notification bell. Never miss a video from yours truly ever again. And then stay tuned for the for part 6, the conclusion of the build, where I finish this whole ship out and basically have her ready to sit with the rest of the fleet. So there you have it, guys. Until next time, this is Commodore Urban. Have smooth seas and clear skies. Happy sailing with you. God bless you all. Take care, stay safe, be yourselves. Jesus and good Lord love y'all very much. And until next time around, I'll catch you on warm trade wind where hell anyone knows, and anchors away, motherfuckers. Yeah.